Until we meet again.
Finally back. Not heard you show up in a while. Glad you're back. Been gone so long, it's really been eating into my sleep schedule.
For a moment there, I thought you were genuinely pleased at my return. But you just want me to render you unconscious.
Yeah, that or stand still long enough for me to eat you up.
Got it.
Order received. Package here.
Good. Could try a different one. Locked.
exactly feel this bottle. Just its weight.
Perhaps it's impossible to become entirely accustomed to the way we are.
You're one to talk. How many times have you reminisced about your quiet evenings listening to the river and the frogs? Hey, last we spoke in the crossroads, I didn't mean to upset you, Millie. It's just, I didn't realize you'd have to keep fighting like...
You asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my existence, and it set me off. I've not thought that far ahead.
Well, it seems you don't need an answer anyway if you still have to keep heading up here. And probably down to the underworld.
There's certainly a comfort in routine.
You don't have to accept any such thing, Melly. All my father ever did was work, felt it was his calling, but you're not like him. Anyway, the rest of existence can wait. Let's make this night a good one and go from there, eh?
One night at a time.
How did I know?
I'm grateful,
Didn't
Icarus.
hurt.
Bye. No, you don't. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
How unusual to see the wings of Icarus soaring across the sky. I recall how you encouraged him to overcome his apprehensions and take flight. I shall be watching to ensure he stays aloft. Total eclipse.
Join me. There it is. Yes.
Ah, yes.
Got your order.
Steady now. Lord Charon's ship. I accept these terms, I think. Will I ever see you again beyond the confines of this crowded competitive arena? We ought to be sharing ambrosia, rather than trying to kill one another for sport.
Nobody knows but the Fates, and from what I've recently been hearing, perhaps not even them. As for the ambrosia, you've already got a keepsake from me, so no need.
What? Nectar and ambrosia aren't just for barter. You of everyone must understand the value of forging strong bonds with relatives, comrades, and loved ones.
Of course, but we've been through quite a bit together at this point, and I've known you since before you were born. But here, we can make it official if you like.
Well, all right then. Now to the death.
To the death. Oh, close enough. Magic. enjoy the many benefits of membership. See you soon.
Well fought, big brother. In you go. Ow.
Something in the earth.
There's my reward. To the shore.
You made it. You know that wispy shade kid? What's his name? Icarus. I've seen him stealing glances, flying around, copying me. Where'd he get the wings?
Icarus assuredly is not copying you. This may come as a shock, but there are those attempting to be useful currently, rather than interfering with our plans.
You think he's attempting to be useful? Come on, he's just a little freak. Maybe he's into harpies and is trying to get in with them. But then again, who cares? Nothing, the fire's just fine. I hate dogs. I'll be quiet. Now it's my turn.
is eliminated. And down we go. More steps to be retraced. Lady Hestia! The gods.
Grow strong under the stars.
The light of the moon. Ensnared. Do it! The power of Cassinthe. Go, Hecuba. A gift. Lord Zeus! Hit me then.
A visitor.
Hail.
Chaos typically avoids involvement in matters concerning the underworld or the surface realms. So this was an exception. At some point, we grew closer as a family. Perhaps because we learned from yours.
My family always seems to be on the verge of falling apart. This ordeal may have strengthened our bonds, but sometimes I fear they shall not hold forever.
Weakened bonds may be reforged.
To a successful outcome. Hecuba, go dig. Thanks, little one.
As you will. I felt an emptiness that was unusual to me after the goddess Nyx was temporarily taken away. Now that she has returned, that emptiness is mostly gone, especially whilst she is here. Is made.
Makes sense.
My hexes are prepared. Here goes. I have something of a symbolic gift for you, Lady Athena. For I know ambrosia shall flow in abundance on Olympus again soon. May this particular bottle contribute to the restoration and remind you of our victories.
I need no reminders of our victories, nor shall your generosity be forgotten during or after the restoration that inevitably is to come. What would we have done if not for you?
The Olympians have reigned for eons, overcoming innumerable threats and setbacks. All this is but another. You would have figured out a way. Especially you.
So adept at deflecting compliments even without my boon. Then very well. Better to be modest than a braggart, I suppose. But you might aspire to be somewhere in between. Either that, or we should all be more like you.
Let's all be who we are.
Your thoughts about Arachne are causing you distraction, which in turn is causing me distraction now. I would propose a means by which we could put this matter with her to rest.
Truly. Please let me know what you have in mind, Lady Athena. Arachne is a friend, and if there's some way I could help her, I would. I already know the source of the curse.
And so you need for me to let it lapse? And while you cannot compel me, perhaps Arachne can, if she is now as different as you say. You know my Gorgon amulet. Ask if she would speak with me through it. If so, I may make an appearance.
Understood. And thank you, Lady Athena.
Excellent. awaits.
Lord Zeus! In the name of Hades. The gods are grudgingly permitting this behavior of yours, Titan. The vandalizing of their mountain, the perpetual assaults on their defenses, fighting me.
My master, or perhaps my former master, as I now should say, wishes to undo certain perceived wrongs, as you are well aware. I merely have a part to play in this.
And you're prepared to fight eternally against me, then? For my grandfather to be absolved of the mistakes of his past, and for the future of the gods to be secured?
I am prepared to fight eternally for what I believe in, and so the time flows freely forth, if that is what it takes.
I'll use my hex just yet.
They always do. I should have expected this.
Saw that coming. Testament enacted.
Here you go.
Very well.
Another time.
Okay. The trap is set. Come on out. It's a lamprey. Delivery coming soon. You've got your father's looks. Out of my sight.
How about two?
this?
Lord Hermes.
Thus you have risen.
Almost to the top.
We're low on stock, but got some goods to spare.
In we go. Come on out! You'll always be destroyed! Where is Lord Zeus? It's not ready.
Behold the wrath of Olympus, monstrous wretch!
Zeus.
Fight on! This was as long as I could stay.
pulled through somehow.
This world is filled with monsters large and small, and for the most part, they are not unstoppable, as evidenced by our Dark Princess of the Dead, who thus decides to take a little break.
Return to Shadow now. We did it, Phrenos.
Oh, you're up.
The fates were generous.
The shades around here. I know they've been avoiding you, Lord Moros. Some are filled with fear, others...
It never was for me to decide why a mortal's life should suddenly be cut short. But I did get to choose the how of it. Knowing the future could be monotonous work, so my sisters and I tried to keep things interesting.
You brought misery to mortals because you were bored.
I'm not proud of it. Especially not when you put it that way. And I regret I've caused dissension in your ranks.
I'll handle it. Please be merciful, Lady Athena. Welcome, Lord Charon. Returning to the Earth. Back to Gaia. Returning to the Earth.
Savior of Olympus.
Oh, you're up.
More poppies.
Here you'll grow strong.
You know, I thought that once Kronos was out and the Underworld King and Queen were back, you'd have to join them in the House of Hades. Be the princess you were always meant to be.
I'd like to think I already am that. My father's house is truly something to behold, but this is home, not there. And I'll be seeing my parents and brother frequently enough, I think.
Oh, right. How was it meeting Zagreus? He live up to all the hushed tales of his prowess and all that?
If I told you, I'd have to slay you.
Well, all right.
Be safe, Icarus.
You too, Melly.
Smart. You know the drill.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus! I'll crush crush these brittle old bones that they cannot withstand as much punishment from you as once they did. Used to be I could really take a hit, but lately, I don't know.
Commander, what has gotten into you? I thought you longed to be struck by whichever armament I had available. The more savagely, the better. Should I be holding back?
Never! I long merely to absorb more punishment ere I fall to pieces and have to put myself back together. You are way stronger now, but I'm not. Just doesn't seem right. But there is something you can do.
What's this? An incantation to augment bone density?
Just think about it, all right?
What would Chaos have me do?
Surprise, I'm back!
Sister Seleni's brilliance at my command.
Just how strong is that thing?
Selene.
Well chosen.
Faith of my comrades.